All right, we're back. We are here. The Greatest Showman, Pinball Homebrew. I'm talking to Lisa Sue and Jeffrey. Let's talk about how this game was created. Like, where did the idea for The Greatest Showman come from?
Well, we just really love the movie. It came out in 2017, and I think I saw it 6 or 7 times in the theater. I loved it so much. And we had talked about building a custom pin, and I begged him to do this one, and he finally agreed only when I agreed I would learn how to code. He knows how to make machines gorgeous. He does high-end restorations and makes beautiful pinball machines. So he knew he could make it beautiful, but I had to figure out the code.
Okay, so, but a pinball machine. So you guys own any pinball machines?
We have about 15.
Oh.
He's been doing restorations for about a decade.
And so for about a decade, you guys had these machines, but this was the time where you went, okay, we need to make something.
After we came to Expo numerous times and we saw what the Homebrew was doing, we wanted to join. We thought it'd be fun, and honestly, fixing pinball, restoring pinball is my hobby. We don't really work on pinball together. We play. So this was the first time we've ever done a pinball project together, and it was a lot of fun. It was frustrating at times, but it was a lot of fun.
So as far as I can see, this is I'm going to guess. I can't guess.
It's a whirlwind.
Whirlwind, okay. It's so different.
The only thing that's whirlwind is the geometry. We have changed everything else. It's all new boards and wiring and completely different rule set and code. Yeah.
So this is no rookie job here, and it seems like over the weekend we went from games that are not quite done and on like white woods and stuff to these are basically ready to be sold.
Extra ball.
Well, that was our goal. I wanted this to look like it came off of a production floor. I didn't want it to look like a homebrew that wasn't quite finished yet. So,
what was it? So is this written with Fast and Mission Pinball?
Yes, it is. It's fast boards, and I wrote the code on Mission Pinball Framework. Yes. Yeah.
So so talk us through a little bit about who is the player and what do they have to do in this game?
So in this game, there are 5 initial goals we call challenges that are listed on the left side of the screen when it's not in a special mode like it is now. But they're on the left side of the screen that the player wants to get to challenges multi-ball. After they do that, it opens up the wizard mode where they collect the circus oddities for the final 6-ball multi-ball. Yeah.
Is that so? It's roughly based on the movie, or
it's all based on the movie and has all the music from the movie and movie clips from the movie, and it's all from there. Yes.
So how wonderful is the time where you're like, okay, let's make a game. Now we have to sit down and think about what do we want to put in the game, and you guys are brainstorming. Talk to me about that process.
When we very first started, I told her, I said, all right, we need to sit down. We hadn't done anything yet. We need to sit down and discuss some of the rules. And she said, we don't have to do that. That's way down the line. I'm like, no. I said, you got to think about that. The play field will have words and numbers and things that need to mean something. So we needed to decide the basic rules. And then once we had the play field artwork, we were able to make other rules from there.
How fun was that to kind of go through like rules, or like how challenging was that?
Well, we'd never really thought about it before because we hadn't done it, so it really was a lot to think about. He obviously got it more than I did, but it was a lot to think about. Yeah.
And we like games that you can walk up to and figure out how to play it immediately and what you're supposed to do. So our screen where it tells you, like right now, he's done 5 orbits, but he's only needed 4. So it tells you what you've done, if you're short, if you've done 2 of something that you need 10 of. So it's very obvious what you need to do.
What is he in right now?
The challenge is multi-ball. So when I talked about those initial 5 challenges on the left, he has completed those. So now there's a movie scene on the screen, and he has a multi-ball. Yeah.
How many balls in this game?
There are 6.
Once he's down to just 1 ball on this multi-ball, then it'll go into the wizard mode, and he'll be given 3 red flashing targets that when he hits those in any order, he will have gained the bearded lady. And then the next one is a set of, I think, blue. But each one are 3 targets you have to hit in any order you want.
I love that you guys kind of repurposed the Pat Lawler spinners. There's like horses on one, and it's so beautiful. Who did the artwork for this?
So that you can start the show.
2 artists that did the artwork. One did about 10 or 20% of it, named Alexi Cott, and then Jay French did everything else.
Wow. And so the sounds and stuff, who was working on that?
The sounds were all from the movie. Well, not the like when you hit shots, but all the music and that. And then we had Jeff Teolis do call outs for us. Yeah, and he's so awesome. Yes, he's awesome. Yep.
Wow, Isaiah, you blew it up. So Isaiah was able to achieve one of the...
He got through the first 5 initial challenges and got to challenges multi-ball, and then just started to move on to the oddities challenge, which is the wizard mode.
Well, I'm going to ask Isaiah, how does this feel?
It was awesome. I believe I stacked all 3 multi-balls. I had a 2-ball, and then I got a 3rd ball locked, and then I finished all the challenges, and it all started happening at once, and it felt really good to play.
So, okay. I want to try it, but I don't want to keep, because we only have like a minute left. But I want to definitely come over to your booth and give it a shot. I feel like you guys make me feel like I could do this.
If I can do it, anybody can. I think I'm the poster child for Mission Pinball because I don't know anything about code, but I was able to do this. So do it.
We debuted this at Expo last year. 4 months before that, she had never written a line of code in her life. And in that 4 months, we got enough done to bring it to Expo. And out of the 40 homebrews that were here last year, we won Best in Show, which we were honored. It was amazing.
Well, at least Sue, it's amazing because, you know, typically pinball is really like a dude sport and stuff like that. And it really makes me happy to have you're working on this game, because I feel like we need more representation from all genders, I'll say it that way, to add their ideas to this kinetic game that we call pinball. So I really appreciate both of you coming by and showing us this game. We did talk a little bit about how games are built or everything, whatever, but what was one of the most challenging, as we close up, what was one of the most challenging parts of this project? And maybe not the fights.
About the learning code. It was learning Mission Pinball Framework was very complicated at first, but there's a wonderful community. Anybody who wants to do this, do it, because it's a wonderful community and we'll all help. And we all share our code with each other too, which helps, because looking at other people's code is very helpful.
That's the thing. It's been nothing this weekend is more than, oh, the community is great. The community. You know what? It is, guys. Thank you, guys. The Greatest Showman. We got Jeff and Lisa Sue. Thank you guys so much. And enjoy the rest of your show. We appreciate you guys.